You're not gonna believe it. You're not gonna believe it. Even I haven't read it yet. But the news has already come down to Taiwan, where I'm currently in, and you're not gonna believe it. Okay, so the news out of Taiwan is that Time Defenders is actually going to come out. The Chinese version will be coming out because they're saying that they've actually done all the tests in Japan, and they feel it's good enough to not necessarily start. But what you can do is you can sign up on an email from today and actually begin to actually play the game on beta, and they're going to use the game updated as it is at today's standard. Okay, yeah, it's not Shining Force, and I haven't actually got to the shareholders meeting yet, which I'm going to go to, and I'm going to look at this later. But the point is that this is already telling me that Vespa is not. This is the proof that Vespa, to me, this is the proof that Vespa is definitely getting the grace period. So Vespa should be going back on the stock market soon in some shape or form. So the weird thing that they are even going to bring the trashy Time Defenders and do something with that is, I mean, that gives hope. If they're prepared to bring out, like, if they're prepared to put effort into that trash, and honestly, I thought the news was going to be that they're going to dump it and give up on it in Japan, but no, they're still going forward with it, which is weird, but it shows that if they're going to go forward with that trash, then Shining Force is definitely going to be a big one for them. Okay, so let's have a look. Announcement of the convening of the 9th regular meeting of shareholders. I want to get through everything. I wish the Lord good health in the family. What? Okay, whatever. They need all the good health. Okay, so they're going to have the 9th general meeting, but when? March 25th. Okay, so now the last time they had the last time they had the general meeting, like literally straight after the company just closed. So I guess they're having a general meeting to explain what they need to give up and what they need to keep. But let's have a look. The purpose of the meeting: reports, audit reports, sales reports. Well, that's not going to be good. Report on the operation status of internal accounting management system. Yeah, what about all the things they need to change? Okay, so item 1, approval of the 9th financial statements, including the loss settlement statement draft. Okay, so they're going to have to settle something with their losses, I guess, and I wonder what it was going to be, because I thought, wouldn't they just want to just sell off Time Defenders to another company or something, and like, or even, shouldn't they even just sell off Shining Force and stuff and just concentrate on King's Raid and like not like gamble with everything else? Really? Couldn't they just sell like Shining Force to Camelot and Nintendo and just get lost? Nope. Doesn't look like it from here. Partial amendment of the articles of incorporation and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so election of directors. Okay, so Jinsu Kim, he was the head, and it seems he's going to stay as the CEO. So nothing's going to change with the head, and he does own. Remember our last videos? He owns like over 30% of the company's shares, so he is standing firm. Management reference information, management information. How much information can they give? On the company's website, the head office and transfer agency what can be viewed electronically by the Commission and Korean Exchange. Please note that it's still. So they are going to go back on the Korean Exchange, I guess, meaning they have a grace period, definitely. So as long as they can prove to the regulators, which is pretty easy, what they're going to do to change. They could just say any BS, really, couldn't they? Also, I guess they might unveil some other corruption or something that made them lose loads of cash. Matters concerning the exercise of voting rights to be effective by shareholders. Okay, attending the general meeting of shareholders, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then to prevent infection of the virus, blah, 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 blah. Okay, Vespa Jinsu Kim. Now, this is weird. I'll tell you why it's weird. Let's go back to the Taiwan report. Let me see if I can get it in English. Okay, with regard to, in English now, the traditional Chinese version of futuristic tower defense RPG Time Defenders Time Guardian, or whatever they're going to call it, will be launched soon. The pre-order event will start now, and that's on the 16th of March, okay? So now what gets me about this is that, look at this, Korean business Vespa Inc., a self-developed company, blah blah blah, futuristic, officially announced today that the traditional Chinese version of the game will be released in the near future. They officially announced. Where did they officially announce it? If it's not on the news of their main page, which, have I missed out on something? So I'm just going to go back to their main page and check the other one before that. Yep, so this middle one is the only one that's left, okay? Okay, so I'm sure I've read this before. And yeah, the 9th Extraordinary Meeting, yeah, December 10th, 2021. So this is the old one. So that means there is new information coming out of Vespa's news somewhere that isn't even on their main website. Anyway, just in case you want to read, I am a member of this news channel. Yeah, it will be quite nice to see how Vespa advertise, and it might be important to see their YouTube channel, I guess. Okay, so Time Defenders continues, the art, strategic planning, huge world view, blah, blah, blah. Little girls holding teddy bears, yep. First released in Japan for new content, such as the recently Call of the Abyss, blah, 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 yet hoping to provide the best experience. Okay, so, and Timekeeper, okay, being fast-tracked. I don't think that's got anything to do with it. So, yeah, so official fan club, but there's no link to where Vespa made the news. Anyway, made the news report. Let's try and find it. And before that, if you want to theoretically support Time Defenders to support Vespa, you could go here. Is there any link to this company that is different? But yeah, we're going to have to look at that. I'm definitely going to put up this trailer at the end. Hopefully, I mean, the last trailer for the Japanese one was great. It was a great trailer. It made the game look good. But everyone says the game sucks. And Vespa have made a very nice website for Time Defenders 2 and to book it. And I also just went on the Taiwanese Play Store, and yeah, you can actually reserve, like, you can actually book in advance to hold, like, to have the game install on the phone. And it looks exactly like the Japanese trailer. I mean, this is going to be good. I'll go into this. I'll go into this later, I think. For now, let's find out where the exact news came from, like, and also this is looking good from how the website looks, because I might be able to find out if they booked the Shining Force website. I keep trying to find the official Vespa page. It's only Taiwanese news that covers it, and they don't, and there really are no links. This is the Vespa pre-registration page. I do wonder, how do these news agencies get it? Is it that Vespa send it to them? What? But either way, the point is, I just thought, could there be any more Shining Force news based on this? But it's impossible. There's nothing else I can find on Vespa. So whether you like it or not, I think the point that Vespa are going to put energy into Time Defenders and bring it into Taiwan, and then most likely plan the worldwide release. I think the point of that is, well, I'm saying plan the worldwide release, who knows? But to put effort into such rubbish is great. I mean, it just shows well, they are hemorrhaging cash, and this is probably really not the best thing they should be doing. But from my point of view, they're going to bring Shining Force out. And my guess is that, my honest guess now is that they're just going to keep going as planned. And by next February, their company's going to probably collapse completely. And maybe they don't care. Maybe the company that buys them out will believe in them, so it doesn't matter. And you know, they have all these assets. They've grown Time Defenders. Maybe one country luckily likes it, like if they're lucky, and then maybe some countries like Shining Force. So perhaps maybe Vespa are fine because they're just releasing stuff now, and they're going to just make money, so they don't have to worry, because they're not going to buy any new assets. They're not going to buy any new companies, any new games. So maybe this is what they planned. So please enjoy looking at Time Defenders, and still, it's hard not to remain skeptical. Club Wisdom 8. Yeah, have a look at the game.
Never too late まだ間に合うきっと守り抜くうんざりする悪夢えぐるような靴だけが空に消える無意味な世界青く澄んだ空もモノクロームに変わってく黄昏の世の果て溢れた欲だけ生き残る避けてゆく時空の狭間ひらめきの中差し出された君の手挫折を捨て去り今君を掴み失う